Starting.
Hey guys, Coach Tag with another Tag Tuesday. Today we're doing a lot of core and some creative ways to train our back while we're stuck at home. We're going to start with a 20-minute AMRAP and go 20, 18, 16, 14 of weighted sit-ups, Russian twist, prone rows, and then a new movement, the lying back press. So we'll take some time to go over that one. Starting at the top, 20 weighted sit-ups. 20 reps is a lot for sit-ups. They're a slow kind of grinding movement. So make sure whatever weight you pick, you can still move through those 20 reps with maybe one rest if you absolutely need it, but don't take too long. For those weighted sit-ups, you can grab a dumbbell, water bottle, bottle of wine, whatever you guys have, a backpack, just something across the chest that's really gonna challenge this hip flexion. Today, let's try to avoid the wall ball that we kind of throw and use that momentum. Keep that object nice and close. Feet can be flat on the ground, or you can do the butterfly position. For weighted sit-ups, I feel I get a little more leverage with my feet out in front. Keep contact with that dumbbell. Touch the ground with your back. All the way up, making sure not to let that object get away from your chest. Next movement, Russian twists. You guys can do this with or without weight, but we're gonna sit back. You could cross your legs, tap to the ground, make contact to get the full range of motion, and across. Each tap is a rep, so it would be 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 18. Next one, we have the prone rows. Ideally, we would be laying down on a bench with both arms moving at the same time. If we can't lay down on a bench or on the side of a couch to move our arms, we'll just modify to a bent over row, where we'll take two objects, ideally of the same weight, hinge at the hip, and then row to the chest, full extension at the elbow without rounding and losing that back. So make sure that we maintain a nice neutral spine, drive those elbows back, and slowly come down. Okay, we're gonna do 16 of those. And then we have 14 lying back press. It's a new movement that's training this shoulder extension. All right, so moving back, what we're gonna do, we're gonna sit on the ground. We're gonna have our feet flat on the ground. Then I'm gonna lay back, and from this position, I'm gonna drive my elbows down into the ground and lift up. Back down, drive my elbows back, and down. What we want to make sure is that the motion and kind of the challenging part of the movement comes from driving those elbows back, almost mimicking a row, not doing a sit-up and then propping yourself up. Our core should stay nice and tight, stay in one solid piece, but we're only lifting up because our elbows are driving us up, not because we're doing a sit-up. All right, so make sure it feels more like a row rather than a sit-up. Then take a nice little break. We'll switch to a 12-minute, 1 minute on, 1 minute off, so 6 rounds of work of max effort burpees. To kind of give you guys a bit of a challenge, kind of a goal to shoot for, we're gonna try to get 10 minimum, so that's 6 rounds of 10 burpees on the minute with a full minute of rest following. All right, so really challenge yourself, knowing that you have a full minute of rest. Don't be afraid to push for that higher rep range. Don't kind of hold back thinking it's an every minute on the minute where you might not be able to maintain it. It's a 1-to-1 work to rest ratio, so really push that work. See if we can recover and try to hit that same number on your working sets. For the burpee, just make sure, let's really make sure we hold the standard on these. So I'd love to see everybody jump down to the ground, lie completely flat. From here, we're gonna pop up, and then we're gonna jump, full extension, hands touch overhead. All right, let's make sure we're keeping ourselves to that standard. Lift those hands up, get a little jump, and finish those burpees properly. All right, best of luck everyone, and I'll see you on Zoom.